Mr. Miller. I'm Mark.
Hi, nice to meet you, Mark.
Welcome to Digital Charities here. I'm the intake assessment caseworker here, and I have some questions we'll go over, talk a little bit, and then at the end we can we'll see what we can do for you here, some referral for whatever program is appropriate.
Okay.
That's what we're about here today. Before we get started, though, I want to assure you that whatever you say here stays here with us. Confidentiality is very important in this process. The only exceptions would be any indication that you want to harm yourself or someone else. Those obvious kinds of things. It's pretty understandable. You agree to that? Is that cool?
Yes.
Confidentiality is really important to us here.
All right.
So you can feel free to talk. Tell me why you're here.
All right. Well, sure that I got a DUI. I am required to get this assessment, and I'm hoping to also to get that cleared up first and foremost, and then also to get my wife kind of off my back. She's really angry about this whole situation, and she thinks I have a drinking problem, and I'm hoping to prove otherwise. So that's why I'm here.
Okay. I have some questions that I can ask, and that's we'll go straight forward. We'll go forward with that. Okay,
Let's
good.
do it.
How old are you?
48.
Okay. And what's the highest level of education you received?
I have an MBA.
Okay. And when did you graduate with the MBA?
96.
96. Okay. And work?
I run on marketing, advertising. I'm in advertising.
Okay. Your own business?
Yeah. This is it was a family business my father started, and I worked with him, and he taught me the business. We worked together for many years, and now I run it.
Okay. Cool. And you mentioned you're married?
Yeah, I'm married, and I have been married for over 20 years.
Okay.
And and I have a couple of girls, a couple of kids.
How old are they?
14 and 16.
Okay. Y'all currently together, or?
No, yeah, I mean that's part of the situation right now. They're not living with me. My wife moved out and took the girls with her. She's just acting completely irrational right now.
Okay. So, have you ever been arrested for anything?
No, I haven't been arrested. No, I mean I got the DUI obviously, but as far as like being put in handcuffs, taken to jail, never happened to me.
Okay, so this is the first time you've had a DUI.
Yes.
Have you ever been pulled over while you were drinking for suspected DUI?
Yes.
How many times?
Probably like 4 or 5. Yeah, but nothing ever came of it.
Okay. 4 or 5 in
In the last 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
Probably 3 years.
All right. And you have a court date pending this DUI. Any other legal issues that are?
No. Like I said, this is an isolated incident.
Okay. And I guess the court date depending on what happens here, and then
Yeah.
those kind of questions and stuff.
Yes.
All right. So tell me about your drinking. How much do you drink?
I usually have. It's just socially. It's mostly socially. I drink a few drinks. It's a lot of it. It's like my wife doesn't understand. And a lot of people don't understand. It's tied to my work. My business is advertising, and I meet with clients on an almost daily basis, and it's part of the networking and the negotiating and the selling is going out to dinners, going out to lunches, and having a couple of cocktails, and entertaining people whose business I want to get, and that's how I make money, and it's part of my job.
So how many drinks at lunch do you think you have?
It's hard. Probably three or four. I mean, at the most. Usually just probably about 3.
Okay, and later in the day?
Same. Usually 3 or 4 in the evening,
Mm-hmm.
depending on whether I go home or I go to the club. It's like 3 or 4. Yeah.
Okay. So 3 for lunch, 3 or 4 in the evening, later on in the evening?
Yeah, I mean, it's over the course of the evening. 4.
Okay. So what do you drink? What are the drinks that you drink?
I drink just cocktails. Perfect Manhattan's usually my drink of choice. Usually is what I order. I started drinking with my dad and kind of
Mhm.
carried it on.
So what's in a perfect Manhattan?
4 shots of brandy and a shot each of dry and sweet vermouth.
So there's 6 shots in each drink.
Yeah, if you want to look at it that way.
Yeah. Okay. Just all right. Any history of alcoholism? Heavy drinking in your family, mother, father?
No, like I said, my dad, drank with him, but he was just same as I do, socially drinking. Nobody, I would say, is an alcoholic.
Okay. And do you remember when you first started drinking?
When I was, like I said, with my dad when I was 12. I think he let me 12 or 13. He let me sip his drinks, and that's about the earliest memory I have of drinking.
Mm-hmm. And the first time you got drunk?
Probably that same time period.
Okay, cool. Any other alcohol or any other drugs, substance, recreational?
No.
Okay. Have you ever been involved in AA or 12-step program?
I mean, I have been to an AA meeting before. It was basically because my nagging wife wanted me to go. Same reasons, a lot of the same reasons that have come up recently. And she just thought my drinking was out of control. She demanded that I go, but really, I didn't think that I belonged there. I mean, these were guys who were criminals, who were homeless, who were abusive. Just not where I belong with those people.
So have you ever tried to stop drinking for a period of time?
Yeah, I have. Same reason again. Wife, just never stopping and just saying that I can't drink. I can't go a day without drinking. I can't go an hour without drinking. Those kinds of things. Yelling, screaming, and nagging, and it's just so. Yeah, I mean, I've quit here and there a handful of times in the past for periods just to prove to her, which I did, that I can drink, that I can go without drinking.
How long were you able to go without drinking?
The longest, probably like a week or 2 weeks, say 2 weeks.
Okay. All right. Have you ever been treated for mental health issues?
No.
Okay. Ever had thoughts of suicide?
No.
Okay. So tell me about your health history.
Pretty normal and pretty good, pretty healthy guy. I take medicine for high blood pressure.
Okay.
I'm not sure the name of it, but and I take whenever I did stop drinking for periods of time, like we just talked about. I couldn't sleep. I noticed this. I talked to my doctor about it. He prescribed me sleeping pills at that time, so I still take those sleeping pills every night, and so it's about it. I have depression also, and I'm prescribed Valium for the depression as needed.
Who prescribed the Valium?
Same doctor, my doctor.
Okay, so you don't see a mental health provider with this for your depression, but you see your regular physician
Yes.
for that.
Yeah.
Okay. And how many times do you take the Valium?
It usually ends up about 3 or 4 times a day. I
Okay.
think.
It's PRN, but you take it 3 or 4 times.
Yes.
Okay. And how many milligrams?
10.
Okay. All right. So if I hear this right, so 6 to 9 drinks a day, and then the Valium 3 or 4 times a day, and sleeping pill at picture
Yeah,
of the day.
I see what you're doing there, but I mean, yet this is my doctor prescribed this stuff for me.
Yeah.
I mean, these are legitimate.
Yeah, just getting the information.
Okay.
I mean, that's a pretty accurate picture of the day.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I think you could benefit from a referral to our program here. The requirement of your DUI, I think, can be satisfied by our program. They would have the details about what, when, where, those kinds of things. But I think you're a good candidate for the program here, and probably worth your while to
What about my like the DUI, my wife? Is this program going to satisfy the legal requirements, and like I can get this off my record?
Well, I don't have the actual court order in front of me here, and we can figure that out. But yeah, if this is, we work with the courts, and part of this program is to help deal with this DUI situation.
And my wife, is there some paper that I can get from you now to give to her to tell her that I am not an alcoholic, or something that I can get to just shut her up?
Well, I think we can refer you to some family counseling or therapy where you guys can talk things out and work on that together. That's if you're open to that, that might be really helpful in a situation. But we certainly can get you a referral to some really good providers for counseling and things like that.
All right.
All right. So it looks like we got something to work on, something to move forward to, and how things go forward from here.
All right.
Well, thank you very much, and we'll be in touch.
Thank you.